Are they going to show up? Like I sent the link out. We talked about it all day. I've not seen Rob at all in the chat. Dewey's actually talking, so he's probably not going to join either.
I haven't talked to Rob all day.
That's all I'm saying. So it might just be you and me.
He was supposed to show up today, and he didn't. Yeah, I don't know if he went out there with you guys.
I didn't see him. I was there all morning. I was there from 7:30 to about 12:30 when the thunder came rolling in.
Thunder? Oklahoma City?
The Thunder. They were there. But yeah, so growing up, we're talking about your Hurricanes outfit. Hurricanes ain't going to screw it up like FSU did week 1 opener.
Yeah.
The Hurricanes play yet or no?
We play Saturday. Gotcha. Against them sorry ass people from Gainesville.
The Gators. Gotcha.
Yeah.
We went over the schedule. The individual clip was released this week. Smash Fest when it comes to the Hurricane season. You have them going undefeated, which rightfully so. Nobody posed a threat.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good fan right there.
Has nothing to do with fandom. Smart. Logical, smart predictions. That's all I do. That's all I do. I don't I don't pick with my heart. I don't pick with my fandom. I pick with knowledge.
Yeah, okay? You don't bet with your heart, bet with your head. Because you bet with your heart, you're going to lose every time.
Yes, knowledge.
We're talking about your outfit. I was growing up, I was a Penn State fan because I liked that blue and white. I couldn't tell you anybody but Kajana Carter, who ever played for Penn State. I just liked that blue and white was a badass color. I thought that was pretty good.
You didn't like Curtis Enos?
Didn't even know he played for him. I couldn't tell you anybody on the team. I just liked that all white helmet, the white and blue. I love that color scheme.
You're horrible, bro. You are horrible.
Then they ended up doing some not so good things with kids, so I kind of distance myself from the program.
You're horrible. How can you not remember, like LeVar Arrington?
I remember that now. He was a linebacker from then. Okay. But I wasn't a fan. I liked the colors of the uniform. To me, growing up, I was never a college football fan. It never did it for me. I could see why people like it. I thought we had technical for a second, but I hear your house speaker going on behind you.
Yeah, I have people broadcasting over the speakers while I'm
that.
I'm here. Okay. But how can it's so many Penn State people? What kind of fan are you?
Not a fan. I like the uniforms. So I say
LeVar Arrington, Larry Johnson.
I remember that running back. I remember Larry Johnson.
Michael Robinson, the quarterback. Franco Harris. Jack Ham, Kurt Warner. Like, come on, Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin,
bro. Huh?
I don't know this. I don't watch college football. Like when the draft comes on, I'm like, yo, what are these guys talking about? I don't know these people.
Oh, come on. You're horrible.
I never got into college football, but I could understand why people
Todd Blackledge, the dude, he commentates all the college football games.
Wasn't he quarterback, right?
Yeah.
For a little bit? Todd Blackledge?
Penn State, yeah.
All right, bro.
You're horrible. Yeah, you're horrible. Not a good fan.
No, I like that color scheme. That was pretty much it. That was my devotion to Penn State, was that blue and white.
Terrible.
I remember when who was it? It was Edgerrin James who had the Nike Air, the big Air on the side. Remember those shoes? Air. It just said Air on the side. Was that Edgerrin James?
That sounds like Nikes.
Yeah, but with those, they had that dark blue and white. I was like, yo, those shoes are badass. They were Colts colors. They were Penn State colors. Like they were just, I like that color scheme.
Horrible.
Speaking of Kerry Collins.
I can just keep running. I can just keep running them off.
See, going off the top of your head right there. I
can just keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
So listen, Buffalo cut Frank Gore Jr.
Did he resign?
Yeah, brought him
practice
back to the
squad?
practice squad. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. I don't know what's the dude Ray Davis. Yeah.
Did he make the team?
He made the team.
I figured he's good. He's from Kentucky.
Him. Yeah. I don't know who our third running back then would be. We had Ty Johnson, I think, for a little bit. I'm not sure they kept him or not.
Not sure.
How could Frank Gore not make the team? You know what I mean? He seemed to be doing good in preseason.
I mean, there's so many. You can only keep so many players.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to camp with like 93 players, and then you got to get it down to 54, 53,
yeah.
53, and then you can only go to the
people yesterday.
You can only go to the game with 46. Like it's only so many players that can make the squad. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? I'm not showing up to play the game with 7 running backs.
Yeah. So we did our fantasy draft last night. I ended up with Kyren Williams, and something I saw was they expect him to return punts now. That got me super nervous because Kyren Williams.
Kyren Williams. Yeah, Notre Dame.
Why is your number 1 running back going to go back there and return punts? I could see kick returning maybe because you have to kick off now. You got blockers out there, but sitting back there waiting for the punt to fall on you doesn't seem like something I want my starting running back to be doing.
Nah.
But it was
because not only that, he's gonna run the punt back.
Yeah.
Say he gets a long punt. Now he's tired. You got to bring in someone else to play running back for a couple plays. I don't know.
That's I'm with you 100%. They have him returning punts. I'm trying to find it right here.
That's crazy. Why didn't just have like Tutu return punts?
Good question. Let me see here. I had it.
Tutu can return punts.
Williams to return punts for Rams. Rams starting running back Kyren Williams will be returning punts this season, according to Sean McVay. Williams led the NFL with touches per game last season, inching out Christian McCaffrey with 21.7 touches. So this guy is your clear number 1, and you're going to have him back there.
That's different.
I don't get it. I could see. I
don't think too many NFL teams got their starting running back returning punts,
bro. Like I'm saying, I could see kick return maybe because the new format, you got blockers up there, guys aren't running, you're back there freely. But a punt where you're just sitting up, he's not trying to make the team as a return man. He's your starting running back.
But I mean, he doesn't even like remotely go into my mind as someone who would be like a dynamic punt returner.
I don't get it, but
I don't get it. He doesn't look that fast.
No,
I mean he's kind of. I guess he's kind of shifty, but he ain't fast. So I don't know.
I don't get it. Now I have him. We've got
kind of different.
We got return yards in fantasy, but I mean, I would rather have my starting running back not getting return yards. I'd rather him be a good running back. Like I'm very concerned with that. The news. Like I thought it was one of those fake tweets that I saw that I see on Instagram and shit all the time. Mm-hmm. But no, it was a legit true thing. And I'm not happy with it.
In all actuality, I think Kyren Williams, I think by the end of the year, I don't think he's going to be that. I don't think he'll be their top back.
Oh yeah, who do you think? Who's their backup? Who do they got?
I think Blake Corum is going to take that. I think his style of running, I think, is like better for that system.
Maybe that's why, because he was there last year. What's the dude's name? The guy they've been trying to start forever in the NFL, Cam Akers, and he ended up not doing so well. And this guy came out of nowhere.
He was good, and then he had the back-to-back ACL injuries, and he kind of never regained it. I think he's in Houston now, like the third string running back.
He had a couple games toward the end of each season where he'd come back from injury, get 100 yards, then he start the next season thinking he was going to do well, and not work out.
I think it's back-to-back ACLs or Achilles, something like that.
So then Williams gets in mid-season. He becomes a stud. See, those Seminoles, bro, they're screwing up left and right. Williams gets in, he becomes a stud, and then all of a sudden, he's your number one back. So do you still try to replace him because he's not a number one? So you're always looking for a number one, even though he's a producer? Do you try to find the number one and replace this guy?
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think maybe that's why he's returning punts. They're like, hey, listen, man, we'll get you some more touches. You know, we think you're explosive. We'll get you some more touches, and then you know, eventually we're going to ease Blake Corum in there, and he's going to be the guy.
Yeah, because he right now on the depth chart, he is the starting running back. Blake Corum is your second. Ronnie Rivers third. Yeah, I mean, it's a.
I am predicting Blake Corum will be the guy.
Yeah.
At the end of the season. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do something here. Because I want you to we're gonna do some NFL division looking, but let's finish up here with this coming weekend, the Miami Hurricanes versus the Gators. What do you got for the people out there, for the Hurricane fans out there?
Put your money in, put your house on it. Take out a second mortgage. Take that money and put it on the Hurricanes.
Gotcha. We say tongue in cheek, people, but
no, I'm dead serious.
Whoa.
Take out a second mortgage. Put it in the Hurricanes. Listen, the only reason the spread is that small is because people don't know how we really gonna look with all these transfers.
Okay.
Because I mean, technically, our starting quarterback is a transfer. Our starting running back is a transfer. So they really don't know. But them dudes they're not young dudes. They're like dudes is basically professionals.
So what you're seeing here. The minus 2.5, spreads minus 2.5, over under 53.5.
Yeah. It's minus 2.5. You know, 3 points go to the home team. So technically it's like 5.5, 6. So
that's a valid betting point, everybody.
I'm telling you, take it.
Predictor. Look at this. 57.5% predict the Gators.
Yeah. They don't know. I mean, the Gators got a lot of fans. And that's another thing. I was talking to a Gators fan. He's like, oh, no, man, Cam Ward, he's never played, in front of something like the Swamp. I'm like, this dude played, bro, Pac-10, I mean, the Pac-12, whatever they was called, they got good crowds, too. I understand you're a Gators fan. And the Swamp, okay, the Swamp is the Swamp, but, I mean, it's not like going to Arrowhead Stadium,
Yeah. You're going to be fine. So you got, again, but right now, just off, this is ESPN bets, 57.5% Gators, 42.5% UM. The spread is minus 2.5 in favor of the Hurricanes, minus 140 money line, over under 53.5. We're saying it here, tongue in cheek from some of us. Bet the farm on the Hurricanes. They're gonna take it. Felix made a great point. Home team always gets minus 3.
We're gonna roll.
Minus 2.5.
We're gonna roll. Trust me. And if we don't, I don't know what to say.
Double up next week and win your money.
Double up next week and we'll be back. All right.
All right. So
I got some bets in for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, what do we got?
Yeah. So who was it? I'm trying to look for it. So it's Colorado. So Colorado, right? They were yesterday. They were, I think, negative. They were -8. They're -10 now, but they were -8 yesterday, and I alternate spread it to -15. And I got -15, and And I parlayed it with some other stuff. I got parlayed it with North Carolina, I think. North Carolina, and I took the Jacksonville State and Coastal Carolina over because Jacksonville State, they like to put up points.
Okay.
If you know anything about Rich Rodriguez, they put up points.
That's going to be interesting. So you got
it's a high. It's high, but I think they'll get it.
Okay. So you heard it here first. Give us another rundown. What is your bet for this weekend?
For tomorrow, I got a 3-game parlay. Not for the weekend. It's for tomorrow.
Yeah. for Thursday night.
Thursday night, I have a 3-game parlay. I got Colorado alternate spread -15. And then I took North Carolina money line. And then I took the Jacksonville State Coastal Carolina over. So that's my first bet, my first official bet of the football season.
Respect the bet, bro. Respect the bet. We're here.
It's there. It's there.
Okay.
First official bet. Well,
I gotta get
it's the first official bet that I can win. I got a ton of futures in there.
Gotcha. I saw a dude on Instagram. He said, "Here's how you do a bet. Don't go crazy with the parlays. You get $200, 125 on. I forget what he said. 125 on your first bet, your solid bet, and then 75 on your secondary bet." And then whatever's left over, I could be using the wrong numbers, but you put the smallest amount on the parlay, because if both bets win, you win your parlay, you clean up. If your first bet wins and your second bet loses, your parlay loses, but your bigger bet was on the first bet, your more sure thing, and you cover your loss anyway. So if as long as your first bet wins, you're guaranteed to make money every time you do it. If I find it, you'll see this clip with that reel in it. If I don't find it, just remember the bigger bet on your best option, a smaller bet on your second best option, and your smallest bet on the 2-team parlay. And that's how if you hit your big one, you're always going to make money. So I'm gonna check that out throughout the season, which was kind of my philosophy before.
I like it.
One, and then I would just go crazy in a 10 leg parlay, and I got to get myself under control. How many of you out there comment for us, please? How many of you out there call those 1-800 numbers you hear on sports radio on Saturday and Sunday? Give us your best bankroll, $1,000 bankroll. We're giving you all the odds. How many of you have called those places? One of our former but still respect the game hosts, he has done it. He didn't win any money from it. He has some stories for you, but he has done it. He likened it to, it's just like the stock market. Why bet the stock? Which would the guy say on the radio, mind you? Why bet the market? You don't know what goes up and down. Us, we know. We bet it. We handicap it. We see the live odds. We see this. We're guaranteed to make your money back. Big bets, $1,000 bankroll. Bro, I got $1,000 to throw at bets, especially the first part of the season when you don't know who's doing what. So if you've done that, please let us know.
Week one. Well, I hit the Georgia Tech last week. But
nice.
Week one, that was week 0. So this is technically college football week 1. NFL week 1 is the worst. It's so hard, but I already got some bets in there already.
The best thing with those, I think, are the overs. A lot of defense is still finding it out. A lot of offense can take advantage of that. I think you're more likely. I saw maybe a while back, I think you're more likely to hit the overs the first couple weeks of the season before the defenses catch up.
Yeah, but week one is a good week for dogs.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's always a good week for dogs. You don't know what anybody's going to look like.
We're going to have one more.
You got teams that didn't play any starters in the preseason.
Yeah.
So they're going to look rusty. Look, yeah. I think it was the Eagles last year. They played like the Patriots week 1 and looked terrible. And the coach came out and said, "Hey, maybe I should have played my guys in preseason."
Yeah, it happens because you want to protect them though. You don't want to get them hurt in a meaningless game.
Yeah, so it's a good week for dogs next week.
we have one more show before the start of the season, but we're starting off, like I said, for dogs, potential high score. We're starting off with, well, you let me know if you think it's a potential high score. The first game of the season, KC and Baltimore. Is Baltimore's defense ready to go? Is KC's defense ready to go? Or is that going to be an offensive showing of those two teams on Thursday Night Football to start the season?
Well, look at that game. The Chiefs played everybody in preseason. Patrick Mahomes played everyone played in preseason for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The Ravens, no one played. So,
really?
Yeah. So you're going to see right off the bat next Thursday, you'll see what philosophy is going to come through.
So I got here Baltimore at Kansas City, 8:20 on NBC. KC -3, over under 46.5. That's just on ESPNBET. So I could see that being a 20-23 game, 24-21 type thing. Or I could also see where both teams just want to show, look what we can do. Like I see Xavier Worthy going deep at least 3 times in that game, probably hitting one, getting everybody amped up, ready to go.
Thanks, Buffalo.
I'm not worried about that. The guy, I seen the thing. Who's the John Ross super fast? Guy couldn't catch a cold if he spit in his mouth.
If you watch the tape, you know Worthy ain't that.
No, I watched the tape and we put a reel out about it. College, get to the NFL. Baltimore ain't a walk in the park.
No, they're not. They're not.
It's gonna
but
be.
They got a rookie. They got a rookie DB out there.
Oh,
and,
yeah. Rookie.
They got Wiggins out there from Clemson. Rookie. I guarantee you, Andy Reid right now.
Oh yeah.
In his office, scheming up something for the rookie.
100%. You have a guy with world-class speed on a rookie. You can't defend that. You just go. Oh shit, he's running, and that's it. There's a Friday game, Green Bay at Philadelphia.
And that Rice is gonna play. Hollywood might play. They just re-signed Juju. So
I thought that was a good pickup. A guy with solid hands. You let go of Tony. You bring back a guy that's going to get you good possession catches. The Rashee Rice, that's weird to me, man. Like, what's going on with this guy? Like, he really kind of messed up big time in the off season, but they're not. It's like, is nobody pursuing him? And in my opinion, with the NFL, until someone does real life charges, the NFL shouldn't step in.
No, the NFL always waits for the courts to finish what they're going to do.
They should.
And they come after. So his trial or his whatever he got going on is not until December.
Okay.
So he's going to be there at least till then.
Gotcha. All right. So if you're a guy like that where potentially you're going to get hammered, do you tell the NFL up front, yo, just give me 4 games now. Let me be done with it so I can focus on football and get that out of your head? Or do you think that's weighing on him? Like, bro, I want to play, but what's going to happen? Like, you think that creeps into his mind?
No, man, you just play until you play until they send you that envelope until you can't play no more.
All right. Because it's super unfortunate what happened. You saw the videos of him helping out the kids in his neighborhood, trick-or-treating, all that stuff. Ends up making a bad decision, an even worse decision after that. But I'm with you till it plays out in the courts. NFL, stay away. We'll see what happens. I'm just wondering, because being a young guy, is creeping over his shoulder like they're just waiting for the hammer to drop. What do I do? Just get it out of the way, because some guys will do that. Just be done with it. But I get it. But yeah, so we'll get one more weekend before we'll go over all the games. We'll do our picks. We'll do our respect to bet. We'll get that next week. So
there's only one road dog the whole weekend next weekend.
Who's that?
One. Houston.
Who do they play? Oh man. Starting the season off right.
So they're the only road dog that whole first week.
Okay.
Which is nuts. Every home team is favorite.
Yeah, first part of the season, no one knows who's doing what.
Matter of fact, no. I'm tripping, not them. Who's the home dog? The Giants. There's only one. It's only one home dog the whole week.
Okay.
Giants. They're playing the Vikings. Well, I kind of like the Vikings. I'll take Vikings minus a point.
There was some dude out there today. He's a Vikings fan. I was talking up Darnold for a little bit.
Sam Darnold might go out there.
My boy thinks Darnold's good. He thinks he has a good coach now. He's got a number one receiver, a good running back, an offensive coach who knows how to put him in a position to win. So my boy thinks he's going to do pretty good out there. He goes, he's yeah. I go, Darnold's only 27 years old. Look at the teams he played for. The Giants, the Jets, the Panthers. Never really had the opportunity to succeed out there.
Yeah, no, I kind of oh yeah, the Colts. So there's two. Colts and Giants are home dogs.
Okay.
I think the Vikings, that might be my better week. -1. If I can tease that up a little bit, I might get them plus money. I might tease that spread up, get them getting points. I'm not a fan of the Giants and their quarterback. I know you're like the biggest Daniel Jones fan on earth left.
And it's hard to take that back, man. It really is. They really got me.
But I'm not a fan. And I think Sam Darnold might light that up.
I hope so, man. I'm rooting for him. You got me convinced he's going to do something out here. So I've been putting
a lot into Sam Darnold. I've been making excuses for him his whole career. I really like what the tools that he brings as a quarterback, and it just hasn't happened. But I think most of that is the situations that he's been in.
Yeah, I can see that. Like I said, the Jets have never really been good. The Panthers have always really had a tough time since Newton's not been there. And this guy has been in both those places. Didn't he have a stop somewhere else? I know he had
he went 49ers last year. He backed up Purdy.
Yeah.
But I feel like that year with Cal really set him up to where now he can go with KOC. He kind of knows the offense already. And I'm thinking I have a big year.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, last night we had our fantasy football draft. We have Felix's team right here.
I don't know why ESPN gave me a D+. Yahoo or whoever they are. I just don't understand.
Well, anyone who
I think it's because I took a reach first round, but I'm in my conviction, man. I'm telling you,
you have him 2,000 plus.
Yeah.
You have him,
So if I believe that, and I got a shot to get him, and I got to show my conviction, right?
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you 100%. So on the screen, we got Felix's team in the order that they were picked. He was, what pick were you? Pick 4?
4? Yeah, 4. Yeah.
All right. So you want to run through it? Can you see? You want me to run through it for you?
I can't see it.
All right. Felix.
But, I can pull up my team.
Well, you can, but I got on the screen here in the order they were drafted. Pick 4, snake draft. Jonathan Taylor, Chris Olave, Mike Evans, Anthony Richardson, Joe Mixon, Brock Bowers, Christian Kirk, Zaire Franklin. We do a defensive player in this league. Zaire Franklin with the 8th pick, Cortland Sutton, J.K. Dobbins, Jonathan Brooks, Gabe Davis, Brock Purdy, Chicago's defense, Cameron Dicker, the kicker at the final pick. So of these guys, we know your thoughts. If you've been listening and watching, Felix is a huge Colts fan, does believe, not for bias purposes, based on the
educational,
based on the potential quarterback play, freeing things up for the running back, Jonathan Taylor, he thinks is going to get near 2,000 yards. Everything is set up for that team to excel this year based on what they had last year, minus their top quarterback. So these are your guys. You want to give us any background on some of these dudes, why you took them, where you took them? We can start with Brock Bowers. I know your thoughts on Brock Bowers.
Listen, I was set up, right? I was going to take Kelsey.
Okay.
And he went like a couple picks before.
Gotcha.
And then I was like, all right, I got Laporta in the queue. Boop, ready. Then he went. I'm like, if I'm not going to get Kelsey, I'm not going to get Laporta. You know what? I'm just going to hold off on tight end.
Yeah.
And then I totally forgot to go back to tight end.
But I was
like, you know what? I'll come back. I'll get Ingram. I'll get one of those guys. And then I just kept drafting. And when I went back to tight end, I was like, holy cow, there's no one here. And Brock Bowers was there. I was like, you know what? I think Brock Bowers is gonna have a good year anyway.
Yep.
Let me take him.
When you have a misstep like that where you forget the draft, because I've had it happen as well, but you have a guy that you feel is going to be a stud just sitting back there, it kind of makes you feel a little bit better. And you took him the 6th pick is not bad. They're gonna get him the ball. He's gonna start. Minshew is a tight end guy. It's set up.
He's hurt.
What does he have? An ankle or something?
No, something with his foot.
Like, I don't, they got to get that
something with his foot. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I could get another tight end that I can play week 1, just in case. Who do
they got out there?
Matter of fact, I got my thing pulled up now, and his fantasy prediction is 0.
Oh man, that's not good. Yeah, I see here it says foot. It doesn't say what. It just says foot.
Yeah.
All right.
So
but still, maybe he gets by.
I can always, if he doesn't play, I can always just go pick up a Colts tight end. Nobody's picking up any Colts tight end. So there we go.
You got J.K. Dobbins, pick 10. So you got Dobbins and you got Gus Edwards out there. I've seen a lot of Gus Edwards. I've seen little of Dobbins.
Listen, right now on the depth chart, starting running back, they have both their names.
Yeah. It's confusing.
I've seen enough of Gus Edwards to know. A, he's probably going to be hurt soon. And 2, he ain't a number 1 running back. So I seen J.K. Dobbins do good things if he can just stay out the injury.
Too. Yes, he's a good running back. He's still young. He's quick. He's got power. He's got catching ability. He's a good running back. If he can stay healthy, Dobbins could do some serious damage out there in L.A.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to just hold on to him, and we'll see what happens during the season.
So Joe Mixon, you got him in the 5th pick. A lot of people see Mixon like he's not a flashy guy. He's a consistent guy. He's a guaranteed 60 yards a game, maybe get a touchdown, maybe a couple catches. He's a solid, real player, but he's on a new team that likes to run the ball, or at least would want to help out their young quarterback. Yeah. Mixon might be a right fit. What do you feel about getting Joe Mixon?
I was happy to get Joe Mixon because that in all those dudes that come from that Shanahan tree like to run the ball. So he's the number 1 there. So let's go. Run the ball. Mini Shanahan.
Sutton.
And I hope they throw him the ball a little bit too. I mean, they got a lot of receivers. They got a lot of dudes in that offense, but I just hope that they get down there and then let him score touchdowns.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing with some of these guys. He's not a bad running back. He's got some decent hands. He can definitely do something. And then you got like Gabe Davis. You got to get a receiver. Christian Kirk. He's the number 1 guy over there. But I mean, you look like your top guys. You have Olave and Evans, probably going to be your starters. My issue with Olave is, I know you're a Derek Carr guy, but Olave is a good receiver. He's probably he's their number one guy. Do we trust Derek Carr to like?
I trust him to get him the ball. I don't know about all that. That offense, their coach is not good over there, and I don't know what they're gonna do. But I expect them to try to get Chris Olave the ball.
Okay,
so that's what I expect.
Mike Evans, Baker's going to pass the ball. He's going to get it out there. Evans is going to be going deep. I got
Cortland Sutton there too. He's going to be the number one in Denver. Yeah. So
he was the guy I wanted later rounds because he's going to be your starter. He's going to get catches. He helped me last year. He had like a touchdown in like 9 games in a row or some crazy thing like that.
Yeah.
And then what's up with? Give me Jonathan Brooks information. What do we got with Jonathan Brooks? Is he going to be starting? Is he going to be?
Yeah, he's going to be the number one running back there, but he's gone for the first 4 games. So he's
non-football injury. I see.
Yeah, he's gone for the first 4 games. They put him on because he had the ACL from I want to say college.
Okay.
He tore the ACL in college, I think. But he's going
to be the guy. He's
going to be the starter. Now. Yeah, okay. He's gone for the first 4 games.
And you got him on IR, so he's definitely going to be on the team.
Yeah. So he's there. He's my guy. He might win me my league when he comes back.
Okay.
He might win.
He's that guy.
He might win.
Diamond in the rough.
Yeah, he might once he gets back and he gets rolling, and he might be that guy.
All right. Now you don't have your starters in,
and then I got the backup from the Jets too.
I saw that. I was an ass, Braylon Allen.
Yeah, so hopefully I'm not wishing injury on anybody, but I mean Breece Hall, he gets hurt, so
you have a guy who's you like Liam. He loves Nick Chubb. He got him late round. He's going to probably come back week 4 or 5, whatever it is. I'm like, well, you better get Jerome Ford then, because if you're going to ride that Nick Chubb running back, you got to get Foreman or you got to get Ford just in case he doesn't come back. If Chubb doesn't come back, because that leg was pretty banged up last year.
Yeah,
but he's back. He's trying to move around.
Gotta get in my other league. One of my other leagues, I got Chubb, and I did him like I did Jonathan Brooks. I just drafted him, and I just stuck him on the IR.
Gotcha. So you don't have your starters in, so we don't see your projected points, but you do have.
No, I'm one of those coaches. Team. You know what I'm saying? I am a week to week. This is a week to week league. I've been taught this since I was a kid. This is a week to week sport.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This is not a. What's the guy that used to do the rotisserie ovens? This is not a set it and forget it type thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm week to week. I manipulate my lineup, and
okay.
This is not set it and forget it rotisserie oven. This is a mastermind at work.
All right. You're going against Corey, who's right now projected 129. He's got Jordan Love, Puka Nacua, Jalen Waddle, Saquon, Josh Jacobs, Evan Ingram, Swift as his flex, and Aubrey kicker, Houston's defense. His bench, Odunze, Jalen Warren, Hollywood Brown, Marshawn Lloyd, Brandon Cooks, TJ Hawkinson. So though your team is not up, Corey's got a potential 129. That's what you're going against week 1. We'll talk about that next week. Or after week 1, we'll come back and talk about our fantasy teams.
Let me tell you about this jackass, okay? He sends me a trade.
Within seconds of the draft closing.
The draft is like over 2 seconds. He sends me a trade. Then he tells me, hey, I sent you a trade. And I look, it's fucking Marshawn Lloyd for Anthony Richardson. Yeah. And I'm like, leave me alone, bro. I'm going to sleep.
I got Hollywood Brown for Michael Pittman Jr. was a trade that I got.
He called me today. He's like, hey, so why didn't you accept my trade?
He said the same thing to me this morning. Hey, bro, you ain't like that trade? I go, Hollywood Brown for Michael Pittman Jr.? Nah, it didn't seem like something that would benefit my team. Like he offered Liam someone for Breece Hall, like whatever running back he has that's not doing anything. Maybe it was Marshawn Lloyd, or whatever his name is. Is it Lloyd or Floyd?
Lloyd, USC.
He offered him for Breece Hall. He's like, what is he doing? I said, listen, man, it's a bad trade for us. But if he happens to get someone to accept, it's a fantastic trade for him. And that's
so you gotta get somebody to hit the button wrong.
Just crap, I actually get this.
Oh gosh, that dude is nuts.
He's something else, bro. So here, ladies and gentlemen, this is my fantasy team. So what got me was, all right, first round, Kyren Williams. Then in the order from there, Travis Etienne, Josh Allen, Michael Pittman Jr., T. Higgins, Jake Ferguson, Zamir White, Jordan Addison, Curtis Samuel, Younghoe Koo, Elliott, Alex Singleton. Again, we have a defensive player. Jared Goff, Buffalo's defense, and Luke Musgrave. So Kyren Williams first because I've said on the show before, he's one of the few running backs that is maintaining the same coach, same quarterback, same system, no real big changes. So I thought he'd be a good fit. I wanted to go running receiver with my second pick, but all the top guys were gone, and I wasn't excited about any of them. You know, if you watch, I'm a Bills fan. I wanted Josh Allen, but I did not want to take him in the second round. I wanted to get a stud receiver. And then on the way back, I had a 10th pick. I wanted to get a receiver, come back with on the second pick with a receiver. On the way back, get another running back, and then Allen. I didn't have a receiver on the board in the 15th pick that excited me. So I took Etienne. On the way back, pick 34, I'm like, there's still no receiver out there that's making me want to say, I got to have this receiver, but my quarterback is out there who's going to get points, and I'm not feeling I'm wasting him on an early pick, so I went with Josh Allen, my third pick. On the way back, I'm scrolling through, I see Michael Pittman Jr. Holy shit, I got a real receiver. Got Pittman Jr. with the fourth pick. Then from there, my fourth pick, T. Higgins, then Jake Ferguson, Zamir White, Jordan Addison, Curtis Samuel, Younghoe Koo. Again, we went over these. I'm okay with Pittman. I think he's going to be good. T. Higgins, I'm a little bit iffy with. Curtis Samuel, I just picked someone because I needed to fill a spot. I know he's injured or whatnot. They'll probably work him in. Goff is my backup. I'm surprised. I get Goff in the 13th round.
Yeah, I saw him sitting there.
That was that was weird to me. Zamir White, I was happy with him in the 7th round. He's a starting running back. I think he could do well. I'm happy I got Jake Ferguson. I wanted that tight end from Dallas because I don't know who they have besides CeeDee Lamb. Who's their second guy? Is it Brandon Cooks? Is he a second guy?
Yeah.
So
he's the number 2.
Yeah, I think Ferguson's going to do well. So I wanted to get my quarterback later, but I had no one really excited me, and I'm still happy with the guys that I got. So I ended up taking Josh Allen third. But after I have all this planned out is when I find out about all of this Kyren Williams' punt returning business. I'm like, bro, it's my number one guy. He needs me back there punt returning. That got me nervous. But this is my team.
I saw Michael Pittman there, and I was like, I would love to take him. There's no way I could roll every week with Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor, and Michael Pittman.
I am projected right now 129.83 against my buddy Frank, who's got 134.62. Frank has where to go. He's got Lamar Jackson, Cooper Kupp, Greg Pickens, McCaffrey. Frank had the first overall pick. Walker, Kelsey, Ridley, Moody, Casey's defense, and a linebacker Spillane. He's not looking too bad. Spillane, Ronnie, Robert.
Who the hell is Chad Blitzman?
Who do you think?
Are you kidding me?
So that's what I'm going against week 1. I'm probably going to take. I got Zaire Franklin in my flex right now. I'm probably going to take him out and put in Addison. We'll see. But I'm rocking with the guys I drafted in the order. They will be starters. But Addison and Zamir White might be the ones that I switch up. And then anyone joking or watched us last week talking about me helping Liam and Amy with their fantasy teams and my always finishing last versus them finishing first. I got a D+ for my draft grade. Liam and Amy both got A's. So anyone who thinks I'm out there helping, it's again proven a week later after Felix said it. Anyone who watches and sees your team knows you're not helping. Less than a week later, I produce a D lineup, and they both produce A's.
Well, I got a D- from Yahoo, and I swear I'm loaded.
And we all know. Please comment if you understand this too. The higher your draft grade is, the lower your team is going to be in real life. I'll take a low draft grade because my team, I've got needs. When we all draft quarterbacks, we're all going to have a high draft grade, but we're only going to be able to play one player. So I think we all did good drafting needs, drafting the right people. No, your team is good. I'm sitting there with Liam, and he's like, listen, don't say nothing, but Corey's got a pretty good team right now. I was like, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that. But he's got us for drafting 12th. Oh, Corey ended up with a decent team.
He's down there with a D with me.
Yes, but again, your team's not bad either. So that's what you got to work with. Like Amy, she got a A+ or an A in top to bottom. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Derrick Henry, Nico Collins, Rashid White, Dalton Kincaid, Dak, Jordan Reed, Gus Edwards, Dallas's defense, Butker, Roquan Smith, Shaheed, Algier, Cousins, and Cole Kmet. That's not a bad squad. I thought Dak was a good pick at 6. I asked her, said, why didn't you get Goff, though? Like, he was there. He's throwing your number one guy. She's like, but I wanted to get Dak, which I'm with you. I like a combo, but Dak puts up points. And CeeDee Lamb is going to want to prove his worth on that deal, and Dak's going to want to prove he deserves a better deal. I think it's going to work out both for them. What are your thoughts on that?
I do. I think both of them are going to have huge years, and I think Dak is going to really go out there in a contract year and show for his new team that he deserves a big deal.
All right, elaborate on that because I think you and I have the same thought. He's going to be playing for a big deal next season, but it most likely is not going to be with Dallas.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back to Dallas. I mean, they can't afford it. Like, you can't afford to play CeeDee Lamb, and then you can't give Dak a big deal and keep Micah. Like, yeah, you can't. And then you got Diggs making Diggs making bread too. Yeah. So I think this might be Dak last year there.
He's been how many years? 7, 8 years Dak's been there?
I don't know. Something like that.
You got to say, okay, you've been here, you've been a starter for
a 4th round pick in such and such year. And
yeah. So what more can you do? You've tried it since 2016. He's been the quarterback.
2016. So yeah, what is that? 8 years. Going
into year 8. 23 touchdowns from season 1 to this first season. 23 touchdowns. 22, 30. The injury year he had 9. 37, 23, 36. Dak, surprisingly, not surprisingly, I really never delved into his stats. Very low in the interceptions. His worst season was 2016, where he had 15 interceptions. Besides that, it's almost all single digits. Yeah.
He takes care of the ball.
But at 8 years in, you've not really done anything according to the team anyway. Stats look good. Do you just say, all right, I'm out and try to trade him? He's still young enough to probably get a good trade back. Or do you go through the draft and get
when are you going to trade him? If you want to trade him after the season, you got to franchise him and then try to trade him. Like, I don't understand. So, I don't know.
What do you do then? Like, do you sign him? You let him walk?
But then you saw, I don't know what they're going to do because then you saw Trey Lance, like, throw 5 interceptions in a preseason game. So I don't know what Dallas is gonna do. They better.
It's weird, bro, because like you said, if you wanted to trade him, you trade him now, or you got to franchise him, which means he doesn't want to be there, so you lose some leverage. Do you pay all these starters all this money and bring in a rookie or a lower guy and say, oh, they'll take care of the rookie? and kind of reset your whole offense with a rookie quarterback.
They should have got somebody this year that they can be grooming.
Everyone here likes to joke about Jerry Jones being a bad GM, but this year he really looks like Dallas is shit the bed with everything they've done when it comes to their team. I saw on Twitter, it was like, it showed a picture of Dak. What is holding this guy back? And then all the comments were pictures of Dak. This is what's holding him back. His ability, his this, his that. But then there was funny. It was a lot of Jerry Jones in there. And it is true. Jerry Jones, like Dak isn't the greatest, but I think we've broken it down. He's in the top 16 of the league. When we broke down all the quarterbacks we would take before him, he is in the top half. So what is it? He's got a number one receiver, a great defense. Is it just his ability? He's kind of plateaued and can't get over it, or is it the coaching with McCarthy?
No, I think McCarthy is perfect for him. He probably had his best year as a pro with McCarthy last year.
Yeah, 36-9, 4,500 yards, almost 70% completion, 69.8, the best he's ever had.
Yeah, so McCarthy was perfect for him. We're gonna hit the joystick left. We're gonna see what he do in Philly.
It's good. So we brought it up earlier. Well, in our group chat, I'm not a Jalen Hurts fan, but I don't think he's the second highest overrated player in the NFL. I think he just fits the system a little bit different than what most people want. I don't hear too many people talking about Jalen Hurts to say that he's overrated. I hear a lot about Tua. I could understand that.
You hear a lot about Jalen. You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't hear much. He's not really a topic of conversation often, but it's never anything bad. Like one of the things I saw, because Josh Allen is up there number one, which every comment I saw is like the 103 people are off from the AFC East who have to play him. That's why they think he's overrated.
Nah, they didn't ask anybody from the AFC East.
Nobody knows who these 103 people are because Josh Allen, every comment I saw,
I know a couple of them. I agree with him.
Worst list.
Nobody wants a fullback. Nobody wants a fullback.
Worst list ever. It's like, how come Cousins isn't up there? How can Jalen Hurts be on there when he's the only one up there that's brought his team to a Super Bowl? How is that guy overrated? How is Josh Allen scored the most touchdowns in the first 6 years of a career and be overrated? Because
this is how he's getting a touchdown. 1 yard touchdown. 1 yard football guys. One yard fullback guys.
Hero to many.
To none.
Some guy called Groper Cleveland for Watson. Groper Cleveland should be number one. I'm like, who is Groper Cleveland? Oh, it got me. But that was hilarious.
Groper Cleveland.
Cleveland was great. But there's so many more overrated players that this list compiles. Like there are true overrated guys out there. I guess it was all quarterbacks, it looked like. Let's see if I can find it. We'll bring it up.
I mean, who else are you going to say is overrated? I mean, overrated is such a vague term.
It is.
Who's rating it? And
exactly.
Who's rating them and who's overrating them?
Valid point.
I never overrated Josh Allen. I've rated him where he is. He's a top 10 quarterback.
It's just people with nothing to talk about all of a sudden start, popping off at the mouth. He's like, he's the number one trash talker in the league, number one overrated. He's like, number one trash talker, let's go. I'm in for it. Like, I'm ready. Yeah.
He's a top 10 quarterback. He's rated where?
Yeah. He's in there. Kyler Murray is number 6. Deshaun Watson is number 4.
On the list? On this list?
Yeah. Let me see if I
Trevor Lawrence is kind of overrated.
I'm with you 100%.
They keep saying he's this golden boy and he's this and he's that, and he just seems just normal to me.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Seems like a normal quarterback.
So here it is: Josh Allen number 1, Hurts number 2.
He's automatically got put in this. When you talk top 5 quarterbacks, people all automatically say, "Oh man, Trevor Lawrence," and I'm like, well, how do you put him in there? So,
yeah, I don't see it.
He's overrated. Trevor Lawrence is overrated. And I don't even say overrated a lot.
Justin Herbert's number 3, overrated, because Tua and Hurts are tied for number 2. What are your thoughts on Herbert being overrated? I think Herbert is overrated, but now he finally has a good coach. We'll see if that changes. We all know historically the Chargers organization is trash. They're wasting this guy's career. Is he gonna do something this year?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can call Herbert overrated just because he got paid.
Yeah.
And really, like, he had the big rookie year.
Yeah.
But ever since then, like, it's just been normal.
Kyler Murray is number 6.
From what I see is Shane Steichen was there for Herbert's rookie year. He had an awesome year and he got rated real high, and now he's overrated. And then Shane Steichen went to Philly and he got Jalen Hurts to where he was at, and then he's overrated, and now they miss Shane Steichen and he's in Indy.
Oh, so a couple of years, your guy's going to be on here overrated. So he's getting these guys to play well, getting them over the hump, going on to the next guy. And because these guys are decent. They're not bad. But yeah, I'm with you. To me, Trevor Lawrence is the most overrated person on this list. I don't see how he's rated all the time as this stud guy. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't want to hear the weapons. He has got no weapons. I don't see it. If you're a good quarterback, guys are going to.
He's got weapons. They paid to get him weapons. They got Calvin Ridley. They got. They went out and paid Calvin Ridley. They went out and made Christian Kirk like one of the highest paid receivers. Like, they got him Evan Ingram. Like, they got him weapons. Like, I don't want to hear them never say Trevor Lawrence ain't got weapons.
I'm with you. Here's some comments. Which 103 players? Josh is 12. Jalen is 15 on the NFL top 100. This makes no sense. Whoever said Allen or Herbert is on the list doesn't know ball. How can Tua be overrated? He's the most hated quarterback in the NFL. Notice you don't see Dak up there. But yeah, where's Dak? This is somebody's thing. Brock Purdy is not overrated. 34
is
and
Brock
17.
Purdy on the list?
He's tied with number 6 with Kyler Murray. I'll
take Kyler Murray.
34 and 17 as a starter. One good season with the defense. Jalen Hurts is overrated. That's crazy. Deshaun Watson should be number 1. Hurts at number 2. You guys don't know ball. So basically, all the good quarterbacks are overrated. Got it.
I love how these people on social media go to you don't know ball. Like, what do you know? I'd like to sit in a film session with you and see what you know.
Where's Daniel Jones on this list? That's a valid point. But I don't think he's overrated. He's just bad.
Overrated. No one never rates him high.
He's just bad. He's not overrated. He's just bad.
He's rated like 32. I guess if you want to say he's worse than 32, he's overrated. But I don't think anyone is rating Daniel Jones high.
Why don't see Dak on here? How is Deshaun not on the list? He's on there.
Where's Deshaun Watson?
He's number 4, I think.
Massage Watson. He used to be.
That's the best name. Groper Cleveland's hilarious. Massage Watson is.
He used to be good in Houston, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I used to hate playing him. He used to be good, man. But
yeah, he's number 5.
Him at Cleveland, he looks horrible in Cleveland. I swear, we was playing them last year. I was mad he got hurt.
Someone here. Why is Lamar Jackson missing from this list?
Because he's a 2-time MVP winner.
Joe Burrow should be on this list.
Get out of here.
Joe Burrow overrated?
No way. Joe Burrow is top. Joe Burrow is a top quarterback. The only issues Joe Burrow got is injuries.
That injury, yeah. A lot of people are very upset. Kyler Murray should be number 1 on this list. He makes $50 million per year and can't read defenses. A lot of people are very upset with Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen being on the list and not Dak.
Not me.
Yeah, Lawrence to me is the most overrated on this list.
Yeah, I would put Trevor Lawrence at the top for me. Yeah. Like, and I don't really call players overrated, but if I was going to say overrated, I would definitely put Trevor Lawrence there. He doesn't scare anybody.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're worried about Josh Allen. You're worried about Jalen Hurts. You're going to be worried about Tua in the right climate. Justin Herbert, he gets going, you're going to be concerned. If Murray happens to get it going, you're going to be like, all right, what's this guy doing? Purdy has a good team around him. I think we agree right now Deshaun Watson isn't scaring anybody. And Trevor Lawrence definitely isn't going to do much. Like, I'm not worried about Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, he got his team to the playoffs. They overrated him. He went in the game and threw like 4 picks.
Yes.
So, like, he's overrated to me. I'm sorry. No one goes into a game and is scared of Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. There's
nothing dynamic. He's big. He has a decent arm. He's decent.
Yeah.
No one is scared of Trevor Lawrence.
No. You game plan for Josh Allen. You game plan for Mahomes. You game plan for Jackson. You game plan for maybe even Tua a little bit. Maybe Herbert. Purdy, not so much. Like, you game plan for those guys. Like you said, no one is saying, oh, shit, we got Lawrence this week. Oh, God. Like, that's not happening in the coach's room. We're breaking down film like that for Lawrence. I don't think they're doing that.
They're saying, oh, we got Trevor Lawrence this week. Let's get to him. Let's bring some pressure, and he'll end up folding.
He'll crumble. He'll do whatever he does to not be a number one quarterback.
If you don't get to him and you allow him to sit in the pocket, yeah, he looks good.
But most quarterbacks do that because they are professional quarterbacks. But yeah, I'm not worried about him, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, and he gets rated high. Like, I hear people try to throw him in that upper echelon of quarterbacks, and I'm like, I just don't. I don't see it.
Like, people around here hating on Dak. Is Dak overrated? Do people think highly of Dak, or is it just because he's on the Cowboys?
I think Dak is good.
I think he's in the top half of the league. I think him not being on that list, I'm okay with, because I don't know anybody saying, "Oh, bro, Dak's a stud."
I think Dak's good. He's not. He's not special. He's not dynamic. He's not one of these dynamic dudes, but
he puts up numbers. His team wins. He had no control over.
He has a control. He has the control over an offense. Dak runs an offense. He is he can run that offense.
Yeah, he had no control last season when the defense gave up points in the playoffs to one.
When I watch Jacksonville, I see Doug Peterson run that offense.
And we can say you do watch that because you are in that division, so you happen to see Jacksonville a little more than most of us do.
Yeah, I see him way too much.
Yeah, I can't do it. But it's a fun list. People put out stuff like that for us to talk to be able to talk about something. But football season is here. We don't need too many more random lists to talk about.
It's here, baby. It's here. We had games last week, week 0. I was so excited about the outcome of that game in Ireland. That really touched my soul. This week, first week of college football, you know what I'm saying? We get to see Colorado, and we'll get to see what Dion and his new Louis luggage looks like. So I'm excited. And then Saturday is go time. You know what I'm saying? We ready. Saturday is go time. Put them up.
Go.
We going to the swamp with our $1 million quarterback, and we about to handle business.
All right, that makes sense. I'm with you. I'm rooting for the Hurricanes. Go team.
No, you're not.
Go.
Don't you dare. Team. Don't you dare say you're rooting for us.
I'm rooting for go team. I'm here, man. I'm for it. The kids are into it.
No, you're a Penn State fan. You don't even know people who play there.
Oh, there's a betting guy. Championship.
Yeah, you don't even know Micah Parsons.
Saquon Barkley. Parsons. I know Micah Parsons.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley. You should be able to just run off Penn State names. Matt Millen.
Matt Millen, who's that? Is he the guy that drafted all those receivers all those years?
Yeah. He used to play linebacker.
I know Matt Millen. I've seen him out there doing a thing or two.
You should know these people if you're a Penn State fan.
I like the jerseys. They're cool looking jerseys.
KJ
I'm trying to
Hamler.
find something where I don't see where it is.
Oh God. You should be able to just name like random Penn State players. If you're really a fan, you should just be like Blair Thomas.
Bro, you are I see you reading this shit off the fucking
Mike
Oh my
Gesicki.
God.
You should be able to just name players like that.
I should definitely know Mike Gesicki.
Yeah.
All right, here I got something for you. Give me your thoughts here.
That's so far away.
Hey, now, maybe you should just let them know. They're all here.
Is there a man here with you? Okay, so I do. I cuss a lot. I cuss in front of them. So look, I cuss a lot.
Every one of them's
All right,
fine.
that's okay.
No, my son's a
So look, is there a man here with you?
No,
Is not a man here with you?
but I'm here. What does that matter?
Because I'm
My
gonna
son
speak to
is
a man.
leaving. I don't care. It's my son.
Tell them
Or if you want me to do, they all say.
But I'll tell them that if they're not doing what they need to do, then yes, there's consequences to that.
Yeah.
If it takes that amount of time for when I tell a kid to
Jada,
do something and they're not doing what they're supposed to do,
Who's that? Marshawn Lynch?
like
Yeah.
push-ups,
Oh, I saw that last year.
like
away from your
like
drill.
telling them to get out of my
That was
drill,
funny.
participate,
Get out my drill.
get
Mhm.
out of my drill,
I'm not even.
get out of my drill
Yeah, get out my drill.
to get my drill.
Hey, now, maybe you should
You
just
see
let
him
them
come
know.
up.
They're all here.
Where's the man? Can I talk to the man, please? Is
Yeah,
there a man
yeah.
here with you? There's
Yeah.
no man here. I need to talk to the man then. Like, why are
Yeah.
you here?
Yeah,
Like,
let me
my
talk
kids are
let me
crying.
talk to the man.
Where's the man? There's consequences. I'm going to cuss at these kids. I'm going to tell them they suck. I'm going to get them out of my drill. If they're crying, like the problem is, where's the man? That's why they're crying. Where's
Yeah.
the man? I'm
Yeah.
the mother. I'm here, bro.
All these sing. Yeah, yeah. Where's the
I
man?
love it.
Where is daddy at? Cause you not
you
you not listening to what I'm saying out here. You getting mad that I'm coaching football and I'm yelling and
Yeah.
where's his daddy? So I can explain to him how this goes.
Marshawn Lynch isn't just a running back who failed out of the league and is now coaching. He's potential Hall of Famer, so he knows what it takes to get to that level, to maintain that greatness. Where's the man? I need who's the role model for these kids? You cussed at my son. I cuss. Want me to tell you? I cuss.
I'm a coach. This is how it
That's what
goes.
I do.
You're lucky. I mean, when I was growing up, the coach would just walk by you and just hit you in the helmet with the whistle and it rang for a little bit. Like, you lucky I ain't doing that.
Yeah. Worst thing I'm doing is telling your kid he sucks. Get out of my fucking drill. Like, that's what you're doing.
Yeah. You lucky I ain't got him doing up downs till he puke.
Yeah. Go. Oh, that's mean. Well, that's why your son's crying, because you need to fix your home life.
Yeah. Where's daddy at? Let me talk to his daddy. I don't want to
That's
talk
so
to you.
funny. Yeah.
Where's
Where's
daddy
the
at?
man? Like, can I please talk to the man? Here you go. Let's see if you like this one.
I'm like,
Outside, come around you to get to the quarterback, right? They ain't gonna be able to do that with you right here. Okay.
let go.
Hey, where you messed up at? Look, right here, the first thing you did, you was down. The first thing you did was stood straight up. No, you gonna remember you down. Said first step. You the defensive end. Come push. I ain't moving. What's gonna be your first step?
Yeah, that's his daddy.
See how you wobbling already? You are here already one because you ain't got a good stand. Once you get in, you driving his ass out and away so that the runner can come straight through. Baby, hey! Okay. That's how you run. They're gonna contain the outside.
So Marshawn Lynch is asking for the dad. This lady here clearly understands what's going on. She's making sure her son knows you lead with your foot. You're not losing your balance. You're not.
She
falling
learned
off.
from her dad.
Oh yeah, somebody. Yeah, exactly. Someone had dad at home teaching her what to do.
Yeah. That's what she did.
That Marshawn Lynch, I love that shit, dude. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but it takes a certain kind of mentality to make it.
Yeah. Where is Pappy at? Let me talk to his Pappy. You're not listening. You're not listening.
I think we're about to.
I wonder if you could
up here.
send me the link and I can watch it on my computer. Like in the background.
Oh, I got one for you. I got the last one for you here on our Instagram Reels reactions. You ready for this one?
Yep.
People at home, follow along.
Okay, what year were you born in?
2006.
Who was Outcast Sorry to?
What?
Who was Outcast Sorry to?
I don't know.
What year were you born in?
2008.
Who was Outcast Sorry to? Who was Outcast Sorry to?
Is that 2009?
Who was Outcast Sorry to? Who was Outcast Sorry to?
I don't know what that is.
What year were you born in?
2009.
What year?
2009.
Who was Outcast Sorry to?
Huh?
Who was Outcast Sorry to?
I don't know. 2007.
Who was Outcast Sorry to?
Who was wrong?
Who was Outcast Sorry to?
I have no clue.
Who were you
None.
born in?
I was born in 2006.
Who was Outcast Sorry to?
Outcast. Wait, say that again.
Who was Outcast Sorry to?
Miss Jackson.
Okay, what year were you born?
Yeah, she got it.
Who was Outcast?
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Ooh, yeah, it was a great song, but I saw it the other day. I was like, I gotta play this on here.
God, I can't fucking kid. 2007.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I remember the
All
world
these
was going to
kids.
end in 2000, and now they're
Yeah.
interviewing people for what's
Yeah.
going on.
That's crazy. What year you was born? 2009.
Yeah, like that.
Whoa. That's my daughter. She's my oldest. 2008.
That's crazy. I got.
But
I
she
gotta
would.
ma- I
If
gotta-
I asked my daughter that, she would get that.
some kids are raised right.
Yeah.
Some kids are
Yeah.
raised right.
She would definitely get that if I asked her that. So
And we'll end on this one here. The greatest fantasy football commercial of all time.
TJ Houshmazoud.
I'm Rob. Biggest pick of the draft. TJ Houshmazoud. Yes, lock it up. Who? What? TJ, how's the vanilla? All right. TJ, who's your mama?
NFL.com fantasy know how to pronounce the draft picks.
You mean TJ Hoosh, Bengals?
Put him on the board. Houshmazoud. Got it. Championship.
Championship.
There it is. That championship.
Oh, God.
That's the argument ender when anybody's talking shit about your team, your players, whatever it is. Championship. Everybody knows what it is.
Houshmazili. Put him on the board.
Who's your mama? It's the best fantasy commercial of all time.
That was hilarious. TJ
That was
Houshmazoud.
Who's Mizzou? Who's Mizzou? Episode 68. Do we know any 68s out there?
Oh, no, but when I was growing up, they say, if you're actually for a 69, you say, listen, man, I give you a 68 and I owe you one.
Episode 68. We'll owe you one next week.
Yeah.
Oh, man. The big 6'8".
The big, hold on, let me look. Famous number 68 in sports. I got a computer now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're killing it out there, bro.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Oh, man. Maybe I should just put football. Jesus Christ. Who are these people?
Yeah. How many Hall of Famers wore 60?
Let me tell you. They ain't a lot.
Let me see here.
Oh, Kevin Mawai.
Okay.
Kevin Mawai is 68.
Kevin White is a good one.
Yeah. TJ Houshmazoud. Gosh.
Oh, man. Why am I showing all the Dolphins who wore 68? Robert Hunt.
Who?
Richie Incognito wore 68, bro.
Oh, that crazy man.
Richie Incognito is who you want on your team. You want him in that dark alley when things go wrong.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a different kind of type of guy.
He sure was. Is there.
Russ Grimm. Russ Grimm's 68.
Oh, that's not bad.
In the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
But I'm
greatest
looking at
Cowboys.
a list now, and I just tell you, Nobody stands out.
No, well, I mean, I'm at Russ Grimm. I could get Richie
Howard
Incognito.
Mudd was number 68.
I see Russ Grimm, Kevin Milai, Will Shields was 68. Joe D. Lemure.
Taylor Decker.
LC Greenwood was 68. I know my dad's probably sitting listening to this. When he's listening to us, LC Greenwood. He definitely somebody he's going to call out.
Well, that's your boy, though, right there. Taylor Decker. I think that's
Taylor
your boy.
Decker. Isn't that Eric Decker's wife, Taylor Decker?
No, man. That's the offensive lineman.
Oh. I just see Richie Incognito.
That ain't your boy?
I don't know. Taylor Decker. I know the name. Why do I know that name?
He plays football.
Nailed it. Seth McKinney, Calvin Collins.
Oh, yeah. He's Brian McKinney's cousin.
Bobby Hart, Jeff Hart.
Oh, Owen Hart's brother?
I was thinking, and it sounds like the Hart connection. It's spelled the same way, H-A-R-T.
Yeah.
Max Lane.
Bret Hart and Owen Hart.
Don't tell me wrestling ain't real when you can fall from the rafters and break your neck and cease to be.
Definitely was real that day.
It was definitely real that day. All right. Episode 68. Take us home, sir.
Episode 68. We out. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, share. You know the drill. Comment. We reading all the comments, man. We like to reply to them. Make sure y'all comment, man. You can follow us on the MySpace, the Twitter, and the TikTok, the Facebook, all that there. Mihente.com, blackplanet.com, muslimpeople.com, littlepeoplemeet.com. Get at your boys. We live. Football season starts now.